Hello, so this is Yuri, and I'm finally back. Today I wanted to do a little short tutorial on, well, how to make a cardboard bunker for little plastic soldiers, because I might try to get into stop motion. And it might be a little bit fun, because, frankly, I have a lot of tanks in the scale of these little soldiers, which makes it a lot more easier. So, first you're going to need is obviously a ruler and a pencil, so you can measure out your things. Scissors. If you are older and you are a lot more safe, an X-Acto knife, or what I have is a modeling knife, because I don't want someone getting cut. And if you want, you can either do, because I'm going to put up a tutorial after this, how to make a cannon, or if you have any laying around, you can grab any plastic cannons. Like this one I found was broken, so I fixed it and made it my own. But yeah, so this bunker is going to be for, well, plastic men, for their cannon, so they can defend essentially any points. So you're going to grab it, and you're going to try to trace out a shape you want. Now one side's messed up, but we'll just get a better look. Let's get you settled. Boom. So you're going to grab your box cardboard, and you're going to just trace a line up to where you want. Grab your scissors and just cut. Now, since you want to make more than one side, if you have enough, grab your sheets of cardboard. I have a bigger sheet. Just gotta cut it quick. Cut it out. And you got your sheet. Now, if you want, you're gonna probably need more. So there, you're gonna need 4 and a third or final one for your roof. And I got some really thick cardboard, which would work best for the roof that I need, right here. So let's put it. You grab this, let's flip it. And you're just gonna grab your pencil and trace it on. And since you got that, you just cut on the lines. And you have an identical piece, but the other side, so you can do that. Now, you grab your sheet of whatever, cardboard, and you I'm cutting off this. You grab it, you grab your side pieces, and if you want them angled, angle them. I'm gonna have my bunker pretty wide because it does have to fit a cannon in, and enough for the soldiers. Now, so draw your lines of where you want your walls to be. So I want my walls to be right about there, sorry. There. And my other wall to be about here. And you just grab your scissors again and begin your cutting. And boom. Now grab your cardboard, your hot glue gun, sorry. And your cardboard. And start gluing. I'd recommend getting the side where the seam isn't. Like that. Don't touch hot glue, kids, or whoever's watching. Don't touch it, it's hot. I have a very low temp one because I've burnt myself before. So you grab your cardboard and you start gluing it on. Okay, and you just keep gluing. You want them to line up with the floor of the other walls, like this. And you just glue it. Try to make the wall straight. It may be a little hard, but once you get it done. You can use anything, like this little old tank I can use. You can just prop them up at the wall, and if you want, if you have something like I have a wire, if you have something, you just prop it up like that, and boom. So now, since it's dry, you're gonna grab some more hot glue. Carefully put it along there. Now you're gonna grab your other sheet and you're just gonna do this. And since you've gotten that glued on, and you're just waiting for the glue to dry, once the glue is dried, you're going to cut along the lines of where the walls end and start. Since my piece was a little bigger at the bottom, I'm gonna have to cut it. I'm just peeling off some hot glue so I can cut properly because hot glue stops my scissors. But yeah, always wait till your hot glue is done. Boom. Now quickly just cleaning up the edges. Trying to make them as even as possible. Boom. Okay, now you just grab this piece and you'll glue it on. Before we do that, we're gonna figure out where you want your cannon. I want since my cannon is about where you measure always like this. Always look for where the barrel points. So right about there, you draw a little line. And then you just draw out your little square line on it. Now, use scissors. I'm using a razor like knife because I want to. Plus, I'm just trying to get this as quickly as possible. Cut nicely to, not as nice though. Boom, you got your little hole. Now you grab your cannon again. And you can fit it through. And you put a base on it, and you give it a mechanism so your turret can, well, move around side to side, so you can just get that little angle so it can move side to side. And then you just glue the roof on, and you'll have a done thing. Or you can tape it on. You can build this out of tape. It doesn't matter, as long as you got a little bunker that you like. Now, this is all I can do for the tutorial, because right now I don't have, I'm going to have to go search for some cardboard to build this. I'll be right back. We're back, got some cardboard, and made a mechanism. So this mechanism is, there's a circle underneath this, and there's a plate holding it above. So you can do this. I learned this trick from Nim Productions, back when he made cardboard tanks. And it works really well. And the gun pivots really nicely. He has also another mechanism for the gun to go up and down, but frankly, since our gun doesn't have that much elevation or depression due to it being in a bunker, I don't think you would need it. Plus, this is supposed to be for just fun and or animation. Depends on what your use is. Now just glue it onto a base. And while that one's being glued on and is drying, you grab your gun and you figure out where the gun begins and ends. So you mark in the interior where the gun should begin. Put as little or as much. Just make it so your gun mechanism still works. And boom, bada bing, look at that. You got a cannon that turns. And it is slightly off, but doesn't matter. Now, grab some hot glue. Don't get it on the interior because there's going to be another step. Glue this one on. And while this one's gluing, you cut off your bottom pieces that you don't need. So like this. I don't need the sides on the outside. But we're gonna save one. because I'm gonna make something special for it. But yeah, just keep doing this. Just keep cutting away at those corner pieces. This cardboard I have is really thick, so it wouldn't be recommended, because it is good, because it's harder, well, it kind of is easier to break. Now, since the top one's dry also, I'm just going to quickly cut that one off. I'm cutting it at an angle because, I don't know why, but yeah. So if you make a mistake when you're cutting, don't worry, you can fix it. Since I have still a lot more left over, and my glue is somehow still a little warm, you can glue it back on and continue trimming. I'm going to keep cutting. Bang, and boom. Now the front just needs a little more of a trim, because now since it's all dry again, I'm gonna glue on some more hot glue to fix the roof back together. Now, if you have leftover hot glue on the top, I recommend using a piece of cardboard and just rubbing it like that, because then you don't touch it, and plus you get a lot more cardboard. The glue is spread out a lot more easy. Not easily, I'm done. So there you go. You have a little bunker now. It's a tall one at that. For comparison, we got the KV2, which is half of this thing's height, and this isn't even scaled to a toy soldier. Now, the thing that I said I would leave on for a reason is because we're going to give it a door. You can do this if you want, but you grab a ruler and your pencil again for the last time, and you just measure it up to the toy soldier height, which is up about here. Because if they are shorter, you can replace pieces. I can make the door have like a block above it. Since I got a knife, I recommend scissors. If you don't want to make like weird cuts or break it, ask a parent. If you're too young, because I don't want you getting hurt. Because frankly, that's bad. Getting hurt with a knife hurts. I've cut myself before, and it does not feel well. Okay, so cut out your cardboard. Cut into at an angle so it matches the angle of this cardboard like that, and just glue it on. It's as simple as that. Just cut and glue. Just get rid of that excess piece. Okay, do the limit now. Push it back on. Trim the edges. And when you're done, all of that, grab a leftover piece of cardboard, go up to here, and cut. Now, this is one where I also recommend getting an adult, mainly so you don't get hurt. But you use this knife, and you just cut and grab your piece of cardboard you want as a door, and you want it a little longer so your door doesn't get like stuck like mine. So cut it, flip it upside down, slide it in. Now, if you have any leftover cardboard, like garbage ones, and you want to get rid of them, I'd probably recommend for this step is just cutting it out into the shape of your door, because if you have a space on the side, like I do, grabbing some hot glue again and just gluing it on, because it frankly is a lot easier to fix something than make it an entirely new piece. Unless, say, you break through the cardboard and you lost the entire front. It is easy to replace that entire front. It's also a lot better to replace everything. But you lose more cardboard because you give up. So boom. There. You have a door and your cannon. So this was a tutorial on how to make a little bunker with a cannon. And, well, the last step is, frankly, you just paint it whatever colors you want. It could be tan, it could be green, it could be gray, and it could be red. Well, whatever. It's your colors. You choose. It's your bunker. Now, that's all I have for today. I will make maybe another video today, because tomorrow is family day, and I don't want to deal with that, because I won't be able to video, because I'm spending time with loved ones. This was Yuri. Have a good day.